Hello everybody, this is Megan Maxwell, the 1897 Poe House Education Coordinator. I decided to do something a little different today, and I think you guys are going to be really excited because this is a place that you do not get to see on your average Poe House tour, the basement. So I'm going to take you guys down into the basement and talk to you guys a little bit about that. And we'll see how this turns out. All right, here we go. Here is the door that goes to the basement. If you've been on a Poe House tour, you know it's right here as you come out of the nursery. And then there's the servant staircase that we go upstairs. So let's see what's behind this door. Oh, it's pretty dark. Good thing we have a light switch. Boop. That was just my flashlight that I dropped. Pick that back up. I don't know what's down here because I decided to shoot a first take. So hopefully there's no critters or anything scary down here when we go down. You can see the stairs. This area was pretty much untouched down here during the restoration process. So the stairs are a little rickety. It's a little tight and dangerous, which is why we don't bring people down here on your average Poe House tour. But I'm going to try and go down these stairs and not fall while I'm recording. Here we go. So you can see we have a few things stored down here, but not much. Okay. So this is what the basement looks like. You can see we've got some of our modern HVAC equipment down here, and the Poes would have had a coal furnace over here. Oh, sorry, a piece of tape just hit me in the head, scared the mess out of me. That piece of tape right there. So these are some instructions for the furnace that was down here, which is pretty interesting. Also some cool little tally marks. I guess I don't need the flashlight on that. You can see them. So what we think is they were keeping track of maybe how much coal was delivered down here for the furnace, maybe how many times the furnace was serviced, something like that. But there is the label for the furnace. Let me get in a close look on that. It's not in very good shape. We should probably remove it. I don't know what to do with it. But you can see one of the questions we get is why E.A. Poe didn't build a brick house. And it's because he did do a Victorian style house, which you couldn't do all that Victorian detail in brick. But the foundation of this house is obviously Poe brick. And then there's a crawl space up underneath there. So sometimes we do get critters down here. This is the most interesting part. This is the coal chute. So you can see that kind of white door at the end. That is where we have it closed off. But there would have been a door that would open up, and this is where the coal would be dumped that they would use in their fireplaces and in the stoves. Can you kind of see it's like a little ramp? I don't know how good that's showing up. But that is on the side of the house over there. And it would be dumped in here, slide down here, and the servants would carry the coal upstairs to the fireplaces and to the stove in the kitchen, and that is what they would use to heat their homes and heat the stove so they could cook on it. That's a pretty cool little beam right there. And you can see, let's see if we want to look up and see some of the woodwork in here. There's one other thing I want to show you down here. I learned my lesson making these videos too long because it takes forever to upload them. But so if you've been on a Poe House tour, you know that the only way to know if you have Poe brick in your house is to find a stamped brick. And there is a stamped brick down here in the basement. If you can see it, it says Poe and Company. So all of this brick down here in the foundation would be made at the Poe Brick Company. And this is what the basement looks like. Are you guys impressed? Pretty cool. That's the stairs. They may have used this as like a root cellar as well. Probably did. But mainly it housed the coal chute and then the coal furnace when they had that installed. And I'll give you one last look at the coal chute. And there it is. And then we're going to sign off. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the basement. I'm going to head back up these stairs and get out of here. Have a great day.